video section. So, if I hit that again. Just the video section takes me to the videos, and I know that I wanted the framework resources, or, yeah. Okay, so that's what I have. So you can get to it, just experiment with it. I really like his videos. The taping was terrible. I liked what he had to say and everything, you know, and it just kind of put the whole thing, in my mind at least, in some kind of perspective. And I loved what he said about, I mean, here's a guy telling us, okay, teachers have some common sense. Teachers can make some choices, and you can do that. You can do that. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I liked it. It looked a lot like the superintendent conference days that we have.
It does, doesn't
like,
it?
The opening week, a lot of teachers do these professional developments, and then conference days, superintendent's days, they send you out to different locations to do these developments.
Yeah.
Most of the times you can pick what you want to pick and just attend.
Yeah. I really like his perspective on the whole thing. So that had to be done, what, 3 years ago? But of course, it's still current, so. Okay. All right. So we want to do that. How about, do you guys have questions about the unit plan?
Is that next week?
After break.
Oh, whew, scared me. I'm like, woo.
So the unit plan has to consist of, it doesn't matter how many days, or at least 2
It
weeks?
doesn't matter how many days, but, so you're going to, well, yeah,
Not
depending
too
on the
little.
grade level, because you're going to attach 3 lessons to it, consecutive. It doesn't have to start with the first, second, third lesson. It could be like the 4th, 5th, and 6th lesson. But don't write a lesson plan for any other lessons except those 3. You can reference them in the unit plan.
So the unit plan template,
Yes.
let me make sure I have
It's
the
on
right
my
one.
website.
Oh,
It's
okay.
on Moodle.
Okay.
Now, one of
The
my,
same one we used with.
the
Yes.
lesson I submitted today for social studies is one of my 3.
No. No.
If you were doing
Maybe
a
did it-
unit plan on social studies, you turn no lesson plan into it. If you're doing your unit plan on science, you're turning that social studies lesson plan today.
I'll do my unit
What did
plan
you,
on
what did you, okay, I was gonna say,
I was
what
going
did
to
you
do
give
social
me?
studies, but I gave you a social studies lessons today.
All right, so do a science unit plan then.
Okay.
Because then, see, then you've got science lesson plans written, so you gotta
So
end
no
up with
lesson
science,
plan.
you're
You're
supposed to
supposed to do-
math.
No
Yeah.
science plan next week or next class.
No,
I'm turning in.
no.
I'm just going to turn in my unit plan
Science
in.
centers,
Science
Just the
centers.
science.
Got it.
yes.
All right, looks like I'm doing science after all.
So you kind of misjudged?
No, I literally have to start recording because I forget what we did in, like, that's how fresh.
Oh. It
My
sounded
week is so flustered
yeah.
that I forget what.
We wanted
I
you to
said I
have
would do.
experience writing
Oh,
a lesson, at least one
'Cause we-
lesson plan in each area, and that's why we,
we've only done ELA. We
Yes.
discussed the first week. It's
Yeah.
like, this is
Okay.
literally, that's why I'm like, I don't know where anything is.
Right, right.
Quick question, for the science,
Mhm.
you pulled up the science learning standards. Is there
Mhm.
anything else that would help us?
Teachers pay
are you
teachers.
working in a school right now? You're not.
I'm doing my OPE hours, so once
All right.
once a week I could go into
So what grade level?
6th grade.
All right, great. Ask them for their
Only-
science book.
I will ask him. That ends next week. I was gonna ask him this week. But my mentor, like, I'm in a math class. So math is coming easy to me, 'cause it's like I've been doing it all semester. But social studies and science are different teachers somewhere else in the building.
Okay.
My one wing is all math. So if I had a question about math, there's like 3 or 4 different math teachers, all teaching 6th grade, different students. haven't, but I will ask.
Do you
Yeah.
know if your teacher can hook you up with
I will.
someone that they're friends
I would.
with in
He's
another
very-
department?
Here's another reason. The easiest thing is probably to grab a science book. And if they'll give you the teacher's manual, that's even better because it's going to have the standards and the
Yep.
objectives and all that stuff in it. It
There's
is.
something on Amazon
Music to his ears.
that I can get.
What about the curriculum library? See, you guys are not on campus a lot, are you?
No, just,
But I mean, I can come to campus if there's resources for me.
There used to be a
I know
whole.
there's a library, but I've never like gone to it.
Okay, I think that there is a whole section that has sample teacher manuals and student books and the whole thing, I think. Here's another thing. If they use the science kits from ESP, do you know what I'm talking about? ESP science kits? Okay, in Spencerport,
Oh, I
do you know what they are?
Yes,
That's where we go
both
for our
senior
meetings.
systems.
Carlos. Turner Drive.
Yes,
Yes.
Turner Drive.
BOCES use,
Spencerport.
ESP. That's where we go for our meetings. They have kits, I guess, for science day.
in little yellow boxes,
Yep.
sometimes big yellow boxes.
Have you been there?
Yes, we've
We're
been there.
both saying we've been there.
We have been there.
I can walk in there and ask her stuff.
I don't know if you can there, because, see, districts, if you're a member of that, districts rent these science kits. I should bring one in. They rent these science kits on a topic. The one that I was working out of last week was on, looking at liquids. It was called Looking at Liquids. I was in 6th grade. And there is a manual in there and student books and most all of the materials you need to do all these projects in science for all this content. And if they happen to use that, that's another resource just to pull. I'm trying to think where else. You could also Google something like Junior Scholastics, the Scholastic magazine, or maybe Kids Discover, because that's a whole other magazine. And you will find science lessons.
I just pulled those up.
Did you?
Mhm.
I hate to see you, I really hate to see you go to the standards and start there and then try to create your own, because these are created. What I'd rather you did is take something that's there and adapt it to do it your way, you know, say, oh, well, I wouldn't do that in my classroom, I'll do it this way, you know.
Carlos, can I borrow from your Discover Kids website?
As long as it's not the same one I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're all doing that now.
Yes, yes we are.
Like here. Down the 5 senses. I'm doing that.
What grade level's that?
I don't know. I just learned that out.
Wait, that's on my thing?
I don't know. I logged
It
in.
says Kids Discovery.
Because
Wait,
your
show me.
unit could be any grade level you want.
I think I'm gonna go with the ESP because I know I have access to it.
Which one? Do you know? Whatever one they've
I
got
want
there?
to. I want to say it's about plants.
Really?
I think it's on
Okay.
plants,
Where do I look?
Yeah,
or whichever one they have in the boxes. We haven't even cracked them open.
that's what I do. I pick a box that they've got. If they're not using them yet, all the better, because you could probably take the manual and a student book home
Yes.
and just,
Free lesson plans on Kids Discovered.
yeah.
Roll.
Just,
Yeah.
just do me a favor and don't do what one of my students did, and just download it, copy it. It even had the thing at the top.
It
It
says
had
Discover
put his
Kids?
name up. Yes. All I had to do was
Wait,
Google
is
it,
this
look it
so
up, and it was right there, and all he did, it was a he. Figures.
course.
Figures.
told you that.
They're so lazy.
Oh my.
No, we want to see.
Oh,
that
it's science. Yeah,
Everything.
so it's science and social studies.
Yes, yes.
Kids Discovery, you're welcome, guys.
Thank you.
And
Thank
some
you.
teachers use it for ELA too, because it becomes, you know, it's interdisciplinary.
China's empires, chemistry, cells, Caribbean, butterflies and moths, bridges, brain, bones, boats and ships, blood. Good for anyone.
Butterflies and moths, second grade. Great.
That's so cool.
Don't leave it up there.
How'd you get to
Touch it.
this?
I don't know. I went to Kids Discover and I went to
Star that page,
Bookmark it.
star that
I
page.
went to resources.
Did you star that page?
Start my page.
Nice.
It says goodbye text.
Just do kids discover.
Why are you making this up?
I'm making the favor for you.
And
You just leave it up.
I believe I did.
We did say thank you.
You heard me, Carlos.
Yes, I
Thank
heard
you.
you. I got the video to prove it.
Okay. So I brought a bunch of social studies stuff, some of my favorites, and I thought I would show you examples of some of the stuff that we do. However, I did bring a copy for everybody. Do you want to take a 5-minute break while we're on the make copies? So you can do it?
All right.
All right. All right.
Stretch.
Jacket pocket.
What are you doing? There you go.
It sounded like he dropped something, but it was probably the bottom of his shoe.
So as soon as I make these copies, I'll be back.
We'll be
All
here.
right.
We'll be here.
Will
All
do.
right.